This immediate success you're talking about now out here, this thing we're doing?
This thing that's made you world famous.
Not too long ago, really. I never really realized before, 4, 5, 6 months ago that I couldn't go into a restaurant. I didn't really know it was that bad, But I could never think of that because that's. It does tricks with your head, like when you can't go someplace, where everybody else can go, and be left alone. You can't go down to all-night drugstore or something and just sit there all night. And it's I'm used to, my whole life I'm used to staying out all night in public places. It's all gone now. That's all it's taken. Do you have a cigarette, Dan?
Do you resent this?
No, I don't resent it. I don't feel I have any right to resent it because if it's my own fault if I go down there. I have no right to resent people that come up to me and bother me. I don't. I get mad. I'm saying mad. Sometimes I don't get mad. Sometimes I do. I know it depends. I usually try not to make it out. If I'm if I'm touchy about anything, I don't really like to see anybody.
Let's move on to another point. What particular thing, song? What particular song would you say you remember as being a breakthrough for you? Was it "Blowing in the Wind"?
No, it was the most. You mean the most honest and straight thing which I thought I'd ever put across that reached popularity? I mean, there's been a few. "Blowing in the Wind" was to a degree, but I was just a kid. I didn't know anything about anything at that point. I just wrote that, and that wasn't it really. Mr. Tambourine Man, I was very close to that song. I kept it off my third album just because I felt too close to it to put it on, that was a funnier way. The other, if you're talking about what breakthrough it is for me, I would have to say, speaking totally, would be "Like a Rolling Stone," because I wrote that after I'd quit. I'd literally quit singing and playing, and I found myself writing this song, this long piece of vomit, 20 pages long, and out of it I took "Like a Rolling Stone," and we made it as a single. And I'd never written anything like that before, and it suddenly came to me that was what I should do. Nobody had ever done that before. A lot of people, anybody can write, a lot of the things I used to write. I just wrote them first because nobody else could think of writing them, but that's only because I was hungry, but nobody can. I've never met anybody who heard anything. I hear a lot. I'm not saying it's better than anything else. I'm saying, I don't think, I think "Like a Rolling Stone" is definitely this thing which I do, and that's write songs. I'm not interested anymore now. After writing that, I wasn't interested in writing a novel or or a play or anything. I just had too much. I wanted to write songs, because it was just a whole new category. Nobody's ever really written songs, before, really. People have in older days, but those were sonnets and soft troubadour type things.
What does Bob Dylan do when he wants to be entertained? Where does he go?
Oh my God, that's not a half-a-minute question there. Why don't you ask one to take a minute? I can't answer that right.
Okay, let me give you in a briefer way.
Yeah,
what are some of your pastimes?
My pastimes? I have no pastimes. I have none at all. I can't really name you anything. I could talk to you about it sometime if there's enough time, but I have none. I would love to say, bowling or sailing, or roller skating, or painting, or I'd love to give you a hobby or something that most of the people turn them on, but really, I can't really tell you anything. What I do is write and sing. I mean, I do it whether I'm getting paid for it or whether or not. I mean, that's all I do.
Mr. Dillon, thanks very much. I'll let you get back to your audience. Thank you.